Hey everyone! Today we're going to be using logarithms to solve the exponent of a compound interest function. Here we go. In this problem we have invested $2,500 into an account that accrues 4% interest, and that interest is compounded annually. What we'd like to know is when the account will be worth $10,000. Let's get started. The equation that we're going to use is y equals ab to the power of x. And although your teacher might use different letters for the variables, they're all going to mean the same thing. A is our initial value. In this case, it's how much we started with the account, which is $2,500. Our b, which is our base rate of growth, is always going to equal 1 plus our interest rate divided by 100. That's our interest rate written as a decimal. So it's 4%. We do 1 plus our 4 divided by 100. That's converting a percent into a decimal. Our b equals 1 plus 0.04. That's a nice little addition. Our rate of growth is 1.04. All right, we've got our a value, we've got our b value. We actually also know our y value, because in this case, that y is the final value of our account. It's the $10,000. What we're solving for here, when we start filling it in, is we end up with 10,000, that was our y, equals 2,500 multiplied by 1.04 to the x. We're looking for the x this time. We're solving for the exponent instead of filling an exponent in. And we don't really have an algebraic way by dividing and adding to do that. So we're going to have to do something completely new. And that something completely new is that we're going to have to use a function in our calculators called a logarithm. Logarithms undo exponents, and I'm going to show you how. First, we need to divide both sides by 2,500 because we can't have anything extra besides our exponent on the right. The 10,000 divided by 2,500 is 4. Okay, this is a little tidier. Now it's 4 equals 1.04 to the x. We use a function called a logarithm. And if we take the log of both sides, so where we had a 4, it's a log of 4. And where we had 1.04 to the x, it's the log of 1.04 to the x. But here's the cool thing with logs. If you take the log of a number with an exponent, the exponent moves in front. It's no longer an exponent. So we now have the log of 4. That exponent whoops around in front, and it becomes x log 1.04. We no longer have an exponent. Now we can divide by a number. We can divide both sides by log of 1.04, and we're going to get x all by itself. Don't be nervous about the log of a number. If you've worked with trigonometry, it's no different than sine of a number or cos of a number. You're going to fill this right into your calculator, and it's going to spit something out for you. If you put in your calculator the log of 4 divided by the log of 1.04, written just like this, it's going to tell you what that time is. In this case, x equals 35.35. And because we were working annually, that means per year, our answer is given as years. Our final answer, x equals 35.35 years. And that's how we can use logarithms to take that exponent that we couldn't solve, put it in front, and then we can do it. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below.